Welcome to the world of Peroline. In today's video, I am going to be talking about going on a date with a man that has got a lot of baggage. When I say baggage, it means a lot of kids. I do believe that there are a lot of people who do not want to date a man with a lot of kids. It's the same thing with me. I do not want to date a man with a lot of kids, because a man with a lot of kids comes with a lot of problem, because it's not a lot of kids who have got like discipline, all those things, and you have to understand, that each kid, they're not the same. You find that some of the kids, they will end up disrespecting you if they were never raised in a manner that is like respectable, because some other kids, they don't have like respect towards older people. So I'll just say that for me, honestly speaking, I cannot go on a date with a man that has got a lot of kids, because I do not want to give myself a headache. Maybe I can go on a date if I don't know the man's background, that he has got kids, all those things. I think I can go, if maybe the man tries to deceive me that he has got no kids, all those things, because you have to understand that there's some men that can never tell the truth. If they're interested in you, they won't tell you that they have got many kids. Instead, they'll be just telling you about their interests, not saying that, oh, I have got 3 kids, or I have got 4 kids, or I have got 1 kid. They won't tell you, but I don't know why do a lot of men do that, because it's like for us ladies, it's like most of the time, we're like honest, when we go on a date, it's like you will tell a man that, oh, I have got a child, just like for me, if a man takes me on a date, first I'll see if I'm interested in the person. Then if I see that I'm interested in the person, if we've got like good connection with each other, then I'll tell the person that I have got a child, a daughter that I love so much. So if you want to be like in my life, you have to prove to me that my child will be on a safe side, because my daughter, it's like she's a girl, it's not like a boy, because for a boy, like boys, it's easy for them to defend themselves, but for girls, it's not easy for them to defend themselves, like in case of my child, she's very quiet. She's not the type that speaks a lot, she's very quiet. I think she reminds me of me, when I was young, because I was very quiet and very shy. So it's just like most of the time, I have to be very careful when it comes to choosing a man, so I can, I don't have to like discriminate that maybe I should say that, just because somebody has got a lot of kids, you are not supposed to date, just like, for example, if a lady has got a lot of kids, I think it's good for them to date each other, because like both of them, they will have like kids, but it's not fair, it's just like, for example, maybe if I've got like 1 child and then the man has got 4 kids, I don't think that maybe it's fair to my side, yeah, of course for others, it's like it's okay, I'm not speaking about others, I'm speaking about myself. For me, I can't put myself in such kind of a difficult situation, unless maybe if the man is like responsible enough, because you have to understand that, some men, they cannot even afford to pay like child support for each and every child, and it's going to be a problem. What about, for example, if you want to have like a child with a man, or if you see a future with that man, maybe you want to have like 4 kids, 3 kids with a man, so it's going to become like a very difficult situation, because it's like you have to like choose the right man, and I know that there are some other men, who have got a lot of kids and they can afford to take care of their kids, which is a great thing. Such kind of a man, I can give him 100% for doing a great job, but even though nowadays it's not easy to find such kind of men who have got a lot of kids, and then maybe the wife dies, or they divorce and marry another person, it's not easy, so you have to be like very careful when you involve yourself with a man that has got a lot of kids, because you have to know that you're going to put your life in a problem, always to be like drama with baby mama, all those things, because just like some other ladies, if they get divorced, they don't take it in the right way. You know, it's like they'll be attacking you, saying a lot of things, you know, saying that, hey, my child, when she was living with me, I was taking care of him. Yet it's not true, you know, because I know there's a lot of stepmother who takes good care of other kids, you know, of who takes care of kids that are not theirs, you know, more than the real mothers, you know. And then I know that in most cases we hear that some stepmother, they don't treat their step kids in a proper way, you know. For me, honestly speaking, I wouldn't take like to say that another child, you know, like to make him or hey my own child. I think, you know, that we should, every child has the right, you know, to call their biological mother, to be proud of their biological mother, you know. I know that some people, you know, they'll find that this way that I'm saying that, like, it's like offensive, you know, to say that why can't you take that person like your child. I cannot take the person as if he's my child when the mother is still alive. You know, every child in this world has the right, you know, is entitled, you know, to be proud of their own biological mother, those ones who brought them into this world, regardless even if they're from a poor background, regardless even if they're sick or any kind of situation that they're going through. For me, I think every child is entitled to be proud of their own mothers, you know. For me, I can not accept a man with a lot of kids. That's a no, 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 no to me. So for some of you, because it's like we are different, you know, and you have to know that there are also some good men with good kids who have got like many kids, you know, they can afford, you know, they can treat you very good. But there's some other, you know, the thing that I don't like is a man whereby he knows already that he's got a lot of kids. He cannot even take care of his wife. He cannot even take the wife, you know, on a date, all those things. Those are the type of men that I don't like, you know. So you have to be very careful. For some of you out there, you know, who wants to settle down, don't just settle for something just because you want marriage, you know. Don't settle with a man that has got a lot of kids, you know. You have to know first that you have to learn the person, you know, if he's able to take care of his child, his kids first, before you involve yourself in you put yourself in a difficult situation, you know. So bye guys, and see you guys in my next video.